I have a special word for you, my darling child. This is not just any old message. Presently, my darling, pay great attention because these phrases include the necessary information for you to understand that you are being given this message, and I pray that it finds wholehearted acceptance from you if my mercy and favor are what your spirit desires. Say, yes, I need it, with unfaltering faith, and let those words to sink in. You are loved by me, and your love echoes before my throne. Boundlessly, I am prepared to shower you with blessings beyond your wildest dreams. When you're down, I'll be there to support you. Stress. When life's storms appear hell-bent on engulfing you, I am aware that had been fighting the forces of evil with all your might. They're trying to get the best of you, my darling kid. But I've given you The gift of these 4 words, so simple but profound, is priceless. They are more than words. They are supporting you through thick and thin, protecting you from the enemy's flaming arrows, and tool to dismantle any chain, however it appears that you have overlooked. I'm going to remind you of the 4 words I gave you and how important they are now. It breaks my heart to watch you go through things that were never meant for you to go through on your own. There have been times when I've saw you fumble around in the dark trying to find a way out, completely oblivious to the fact that this is my token of my love and devotion to you. The key has always been with you. Assure you my strength is with you at all times. Just keep in mind the things I said when I placed these words on your heart as a sacred covenant. They are more than just words. When you're scared, my words are a tangible reminder that I'm with you. Proclaim them in times of overwhelming, and allow them to serve as your plea to the heavens when you are in the midst of a dark place. Speak these words with trust to guide you. Your words have the power to quake the sky and make the enemies quake in fear, my darling. Believe that your power does not originate from inside, nor from external factors, but rather from the bond you have with others. Listen closely. I implore you, may these 4 words serve as a strong proclamation, and may a resolute declaration that you will not be defeated by any power that tries to do so. The tools I've given you to not just prevail, but to triumph magnificently. Pay close attention, for these words have the ability to change your life and keep you safe. A voice from eternity speaks with the authority of heaven in these 4 words. Straight to your soul, they mirror my character in all their benevolence, strength, and unfaltering. Instruction for you, and by making their proclamation, you acknowledge the sacred connection between. We want to reassure you that you are never truly alone, helpless, or forgotten of the enormous scheme I've devised, but you're obligated to be aware of this if you are unable to open your heart due to pride, then you should reject this call. When uncertainty takes hold and rules your thoughts, or when apathy dampens your faith, you will mistakenly provide the opponent with a foothold as he waits for an opportunity. Chance to undo all of my progress in your life. These words are not to be said lightly or repeated, unintentionally serving as a weapon against your enemies and a defense mechanism against harm. Always keep in mind that this haughtiness will lead you astray when the night falls. Consider them unnecessary. Skepticism will lead you to assume they are insufficient, and apathy will lead you to disregard their influence. Yet if you proceed with unwavering faith, uttering these words with conviction will cause your adversary to flee. These remarks serve as more than just a means of defense. They are an assertion of the authority I have over you. Nonetheless, my toddler uses these phrases every day as a kind of, let the words of faith and obedience ring out as you start your day and as you wind down at night. By doing so, you will fortify your spiritual foundation and enter a state of liberation. Before the universe came into being, I commanded you to halt, shut your eyes and speak. I have bestowed the authority upon you through my words, and for that I am grateful and trusting. These words, my darling, are more than just passing noises or empty sentences. They are holy words that bear the heavenly burden and touch my heart deeply. They connect you to me. And the boundless love that exists between us will always be there whenever you utter these words in. Having faith does more than only make a sound. It also activates the heavenly vibrations that lead. These phrases are like keys when said with reverence. They bring you into my live presence. I am able to unleash my strength and operate strongly in the realm of heaven by opening its gates. They are more than simply words. They have a powerful influence in your life. Change your situation, remove the shadows, and bring your heart into harmony with the enormous plan I have. These words have been given to you with absolute power, the power of. They are a summons from the Creator, who said, "Be light," and the light was created. Beckon me closer so that I may react with boundless kindness, and declaring these words with trust does more than only shatter the stillness. It also pierces. Overcoming any obstacle that stands in the way of you experiencing the completeness of my presence, know that you are not. You are not only making a call, you are extending an invitation just by speaking. With every word you speak, I am able to change, shield, and lead you. Represent the promise of a better future and the unwavering power to persevere through adversity. I am confident in my abilities and comprehend that I am capable of accomplishing far more than what you anticipate or expect of me. Put these words to use as a divine weapon, a beacon to guide you, and an eternal. Praying these words not only strengthens our bond, but also calls upon the heavens to respond to your request. On your behalf, my darling, keep in mind that these words do what they set out to do. Each goal I have set for you, and by completing them, you will witness the strength I possess in. Your existence I perceive the wolf, your adversary, lying in wait, never letting you out of his sight, never misses an opportunity to strike. He is cunning enough to know when you are vulnerable, when your defenses are down, and during those times he will not think twice about sowing seeds of uncertainty, chaos, and dread. Your thoughts. But keep in mind that I have provided you with a stronghold, a place of safety and refuge where obtain complete safety. The 4 words I've given you are more than simply words on a page. They are an unstoppable stronghold that no foe can penetrate. Have the secrets of opening the heavenly gates, the light that banishes all, the power to endure even the most clever assaults, and the means to do so by speaking them with unwavering trust. You will. Feel the divine intervention whenever you utter these words. The enemy's strongholds will crumble as you unleash celestial power. The wicked plans he has devised will be foiled, and the traps he has laid will become pawns in his own demise. You will remain completely protected by me, in the safety of my embrace, where you will be protected from any danger. Have faith in me, for I am. I have bestowed upon you the power to crush serpents, scorpions, and any other evil creature that dares to cross your path. The might of the enemy is nothing compared to what I will accomplish ahead of you. I am with you, and I will be a safe haven for you. Take heart and utter the words that I have spoken to you. Witness the salvation and triumph that I will bring into your life, my darling. My darling, I know you've heard these words ad nauseum, but have you ever let them fully sink in, permeate your own being in order to discern the heavenly authority they possess, or merely gone by you in a haze of familiarity, obliterating all trace of faith or genuine comprehension? Nevertheless, it is now that I summon you to awaken, to acknowledge the weight and power these words convey. They are not just. The words you choose to express yourself are alive with the Holy Spirit's power, dripping with my glory, and you open the door for me to walk in when you pronounce these things with faith, authority. When you bring my Holy Spirit into your circumstance, you are not just making meaningless noises. When you welcome my everlasting promises and powerful presence into your life, safeguarding your reality from harm, do not discount the efficacy of these. In other words, they are formidable weapons in the hands of someone who proclaims, "I hear you," when your words have conviction, using them not in a way that belies the heavenly force at work, in a relaxed yet respectful manner, well aware that you are forging an intimate bond. Follow these instructions to the letter. They will lead you to my throne, releasing the locks that lead to success in your life. They serve as a protective barrier, defenses against incoming arrows, a razor-sharp blade capable of severing any and all chains, and candle that, when held in the right hand, may light up your way. With unfaltering faith, you will see the seemingly impossible turned into the best. As the storm subsided, you witnessed triumph after victory. As we embark on this path together, my darling, may these words serve as the rhythm of your essence, the lifeblood of your soul, and the wellspring of your power in all. Stride, for when you do, it will be with my support and not yours alone. Strength, the strength of the one who never leaves your side and battles for you, my darling kid. Keep in mind the account of King Jehoshaphat, who encountered tremendous peril, yet ultimately defeating an alliance of enemies that has put its faith in me and called upon my name. Instead of relying on the might of his army, Jehoshaphat shifted his focus to, "When praying to me, he said that I am the supreme being, the one who established a bond with their ancestral homeland. And he exhorted the populace to put their faith in me. I communicated with them via a prophet who said this, 'I will remain steady and see the deliverance, for the war is not yours.' Instead of equipping his men with weapons, Jehoshaphat instead stationed singers who stood proudly at the head of the army, singing praises to my name and giving thanks to the Lord for his. With my everlasting mercy, I set my adversaries against one another, bringing triumph achieved without the use of any weapon whatsoever, my little kid. The advice I've given you isn't just for you. It's a light to guide you through. Help the people in your life. Don't hold their secrets close to your heart, but read them aloud and pass them on to everyone you meet. As you go through life, may these words resound throughout your home, engulfing every inch. May these words be declared over your work by the force of my presence, on top of the hopes and ambitions I've given you, so that my blessings are embedded in all you do. Pronounce them over your future. My hopes and dreams for you come to fruition in every way, my darling. Do not end there. Instead, repeat these words over the graves of the lost and the wounded, for those engulfed in the depths of anguish and hopelessness. May your proclamation be a river that restores life to individuals who have lost all hope. Tenacity, to keep using these phrases to express how much they mean to you. When you say these things, I can see how much you care about them and how much you want to rescue them. Sow seeds of life in barren regions. You are engaging in a sacred task, being a part of my larger purpose of illuminating the darkness in the hopes of worn-out spirits, and my affection to every remote corner of the globe. Convey them with. Have unfaltering trust, and you will see miracles unveiled. You are more powerful than. It's not your own strength, but the boundless potential that allows you to imagine. Strength from inside will emerge when you are at your lowest, thanks to the strength I have given you. Finest, I not only see your efforts, but also stand by your side, supporting and uplifting you. Give you all you need, including these 4 phrases, to conquer any. No matter how much the weight of this world tries to bury you, you must not be silenced. Stay true to who you are, and never let the happiness that radiates from inside you to dim. Divine power emanating from me, It is the fire that I have ignited within you, destined to radiate light even in the darkest of times, and my darling will never forget. It is with the precious gift of 4 words that I have bestowed upon you, the power of heaven. These are more than just empty promises. They offer a physical barrier too. Repeat these lines with confidence in the face of the enemy's traps and assaults when you are tired. The strength of my soul, speak them forth when you are weak in faith. I'm here to fight for you, and these words will always be a constant reminder of that. And I'm not trying to coerce you into doing anything. Rather, I'm urging you to. Trusting me will influence your journey from this point forward. So make a decision. Down the path illuminated by divine direction, or will you persist in depending on your restricted comprehension and the ebb and flow of your personal emotional state? Keep in mind these are the words I have. The gifts you have been given are not insignificant. Rather, they are the means by which you might access blessings and climb out of your current situation. Despite your trepidation and uncertainty, you must proclaim them every day with in the middle of the chaos, would you allow their reverence and faith to wane? Choosing this path in life is more than a fleeting thought. It's your faith, loyalty, and submission to me are being affirmed, my child. However, please understand that quite the opposite. I'm not far away, and I'm not observing you from a safe distance. I'm watching your every move, your every thought, and I am patiently waiting for you to. Kind and loving, always prepared to respond to your every need. Every act of faith you demonstrate, like a prayer, is like a bell that rings in. You are not making this decision alone. I will respond to you with all my might in heaven. I'm here by your side, supporting you and encouraging you to take a bold step ahead with bravery. For when you put your faith in me and depend on me for everything, I will see the manifestation of miracles in your life, the shifting of seemingly insurmountable mountains. Listen to this cry, and doors will swing wide, bringing dreams that appeared to have withered back to life. My darling, the choice you make today will have far-reaching consequences for the rest of your life. I am urging you to take the lead in making a lasting impact on the lives of others around you throughout the years. Have trust, for the things I have planned for you are better than anything you could ever ask for or imagine. I am beckoning you to proclaim these things not only verbally, but with instead of saying them mechanically, speak them from a place of deep faith and regard for me. Or an ill-considered statement, say them with the conviction that the very air you breathe will release a flood of heavenly power. God is with me at all times. My dearly beloved, speak these words into your life. Imagine my light enveloping you and chasing away every time you speak. Imagine myself as a devouring fire, obliterating any plan. Enemy forces, you might think of my defenses as an impregnable stronghold where you can discover the assurance that God is with you always, and that no one can ever separate you from that assurance. At times, you are not only reassuring yourself of this reality, but you are also proclaiming it to the entire universe. This message is a reminder that you are not in this alone, and that there is no higher authority. Say these words when you are scared or when you feel shaky, and I will be there to love and support you no matter what looms over your spirit. Utter them whenever you're unsure about what's coming next, since every time you say, "Through them I shall be able to conquer seemingly insurmountable mountains," will occur, previously closed doors will open, and miraculous things will happen. Unfold in your life. You have no idea what I am capable of accomplishing when you proclaim these. Faith-filled words will bring to life long-lost dreams and revive dormant hopes. Spark again, and you'll set out on a fresh path, brimming with happiness, tranquility, and grace from on high. May these 4 words be as your mantra for daily prayer, your song all day long, and when you proclaim triumphantly, you will witness the transformation that I, your God, bring about. Wherever you go, even when you pray, in ways you can't even begin to fathom, is ever present with me, and I shall expose myself as the source of your power. Father, who is always with you, and who will save you, etch this fact into your soul. My cautions, my darling, are not limited to what you can comprehend or constrained by beyond the scope of human understanding. They outstrip what the naked sight can perceive. They are eternally precious, and your ears may hear them. Facts emanating from the infinite source of my knowledge and affection for. You must know that the words I speak to you are not mere murmurs or meaningless statements. Rather, they contain profound significance, inventive force, safeguarding authority, and illuminating light inside in the dark. Every caution I sound is intended to encourage, not frighten. Protect you from the unseen so that you may be ready for the unknown. Comprehend, and these words will serve as a source of strength for the challenges that lie ahead. A beacon of light amidst tempestuous waters, leading you across perilous waters. On the water's edge, when I talk, listen and trust. But when I'm in charge, I keep quiet. I don't want to throw you off or scare you. I want to invite you to be safe in my company, in order to show you the way to persevere through adversity and lead you to the magnificent destiny I have for you. For you, my words are both a powerful tool for self-discovery and a source of eternal life. Always keep in mind that they are not the words of an adversary who plots against you. These realms, with all their bounds and conjectures, they are sourced from on the heavenly throne, where boundless kindness and knowledge reside. Don't allow your lack of interest or certainty lead you to disregard their significance. Don't pay attention to what I'm saying. Instead, mark my words upon your. My darling, may they serve as the North Star that navigates your life's journey. Should be not only acknowledged, but also put into practice each time you follow their instructions. Following the steps I've outlined will lead to the opening of previously closed doors, roads paved, and my light illuminating the deepest recesses of my being, both now and in the future. At all times may my words be a source of strength, a shield from harm, and a guide to the completeness of. All you have to do to live the life I've imagined for you is listen, trust, and press on in. Pause for a moment, my darling, and reflect on the times you abandoned me in the name of faith. I'm referring to those times when you went your own way, rather than following instructions. Did the choices I provided you not result in sad consequences? Can you recall the once-in-a-lifetime chances, happiness you lost out on, sorrow you? Went through those times needlessly, but please understand that it was not because I left you, but because you decided to go on your own without asking for my help or following my guidance. Oh, my darling child, I do not hold you responsible for your mistakes, because I am aware that you are fallible and limited as a human being. Yet I nonetheless desire. My goal in speaking to you is not to enslave or control you, but to guide you toward a life of freedom and serenity, having an abundantly blessed existence. When you opt to ignore my warnings, it is not I who will punish you. It is. Only this world, with all its traps and chaos, can cause you damage. Nevertheless, even within no matter how many times you fall short, I will always be there to welcome you back into my embrace. Order to understand that my every word is not mere meaningless rhetoric, and that you must listen to and obey me. Light to illuminate your way, and a protective barrier, not a harsh or inflexible order. And the power to strengthen you in times of weakness. I talk not only to have your ear, but if you pay attention to what I say, you'll pick a way that leads to the prosperity I've intended for you. Good health, happiness, and prosperity for you, your loved ones, and future generations. Please know that I have never abandoned you, no matter how many times you feel like giving up. Never once abandoned you. Instead, I have closely observed your every move. mourned your setbacks alongside you, and patiently awaited your return. But now I am pleading with you to listen to my voice hear with all your senses, but let my words serve as your guide. It leads you to an endless well of resilience. You'll witness this firsthand when you have faith in me and do what I say, and all that needless pain will eventually go. Priceless chances will no longer pass you by, and benefits beyond your wildest dreams will pour into your life. With all your being, listen to me. These are words that are meant to be more than merely heard. They are meant to be engraved firmly in. You followed my advice and set out on your journey. I am speaking to you now with an scarcity of time, since the days to come will be brimming with difficulties that need steadfast trust and complete submission to your confronting is not your average unknown. The adversary is becoming more powerful, and his assaults will escalate. As you have seen, the world is increasingly relentless and cruel, falling more into a pit of despair, where countless lives will perish unless they make a change to their behold my light. I see who will stumble yet, because I would prefer it if they would listen to me, but they have ignored my warnings. They'll try to cover up their ignorance by claiming ignorance is not the same as understanding the truth. It's true that I've never kept quiet. In fact, I've spoken via my speech by use of symbols sent by my spirit and by means of their very life. But none of what I have spoken has been heard over the din of world consumed by meaningless worries and sidetracked by transient distractions I refer to. Always have your wits about you, your heart open, and your spirit strong, since you are aware of this. Nobody will be able to weather the next storm unless they pay attention and do what I say. When tempests rage, my soul returns, not just to console but to warn, reawaken, and I have entrusted my spirit to you to prepare you for the challenges that are coming. Light the way to uncover realities that are invisible to the naked eye, unaware of, and to serve as a constant reminder that you are never truly alone. Open your heart to receive and take my advice and put it into practice. Don't just listen, experience it firsthand. Now is the moment to step confidently into them. I'm counting on you to being prepared for the fact that the choices you make will have an impact on others around you, including the people I've entrusted to you. Throughout the rest of your life, my darling child, I will neither abandon you nor abandon you to danger. I do not proclaim these things to empower you, but rather to strike dread into your hearts. Not to dampen your spirits, but to provide you the tools you'll need to overcome. Directions are more than just words on a page. They are a beacon of hope that shines through the shadows. Life force, the barrier that wards off the flaming darts of your adversary. Be steadfast in your confidence in my guidance and my words, and you will. No matter what challenges come your way, you have been chosen to conquer them. Along the way, I, your God, will be there to guide you at every turn. Hold tight, my darling, for now is the time for you to stand up, not tomorrow or the day after that. The world is in despair, but you must not allow fear or uncertainty to slow you down. I am longing for the illumination that only individuals like you, whom I have summoned to share my love, truth, and hope, can provide. You have been handpicked by me, and your presence here among humans is not accidental. For this exact moment, you must be aware that I have not only summoned you, but also furnished you with all the resources you will need to carry out the task I have given you, the words I have written in your. What comes out of my lips is not just any old phrase. It carries the force of life and my own. Confidently and courageously call these thoughts into existence, and you will experience a metamorphosis in more than just your. Words have a profound impact on not just your life, but also the lives of others around you. Proclaims themselves to be a blazing inferno, capable of destroying the fortresses of evil. Unveils my glory and unlocks the gates of freedom. My dear child, my faith cannot only words or transient feelings. Faith needs deeds in order to arrive. Living proof of obedience, if you claim to trust me, if you state that if you put your faith in me, the way you behave will reflect that faith more than anything else. The 3 potent words I'm about to share with you were said in quiet, but declared with conviction and esteem. These are not empty platitudes. They have meaning that extends beyond boundaries of human cognition. They connect you to my supreme, can show you how to join forces with the power and strategy I have in store for you, fixed in advance for you with every word you speak. You have made it possible for me to enter your life's circumstances. If you haven't completely understood their great significance, you're allowing my light, power, and protection to envelop you. Meaning maybe you believe that a few words won't make a difference. But listen to me. The key that unlocks the barrier that protects you from the raging fire is these words, my dear. The enemy's arrows, the torch that illuminates your way, and they are all your resistance in the face of evil's attempts to engulf you, and the holy thread that binds you to me, your creator and lover. Yet neglecting them, whether due to busyness, uncertainty, or indifference, diminishes then you will confidently leave the safe haven I've built for you. If you do not actively believe that I am working plans for you, your opponent will take advantage of your quiet, and those plans will be postponed. I would prefer not to witness your needless defeat, caused by your inability to utilize the weapons that I possess. I have bestowed upon you 3 words that will forever remain in your heart, my dearly adored child. Preserve you, but also to guide you toward liberty, pleasure, and the blessings I have in store for you. You speak them every day with everything you have and unshakable faith, and as you do, you will. Revel in the shattering of bonds, the opening of doors, and the unfolding of wonders in your. Embrace a life of obedience because it reveals a powerful and vibrant faith. The Lord your God will never leave your side, and He will lead you to triumph at every turn. Gratification you seek to enhance and expand your religion. No matter how hectic your schedule gets, you must make time every day to be in my presence. When life's stresses and concerns pull you apart from me, find a quiet place to talk. Join me in singing my praises and lifting up the prayers that flow from thee. In this sacred connection, I want you to experience May my love, wisdom, and spiritual fortitude be bestowed to you. You will have setbacks and mistakes throughout your road because you are not flawless. Blunders, but, my darling, I am not looking for ways to criticize you by concentrating on your shortcomings. Come to me with a contrite and humble heart and confess your shortcomings. Go seek my pardon. Do not allow your shame to separate you from me. I am a kind deity, patient when faced with adversity, abundant in mercy when you own up to your mistakes. Remember, I shall remove them, just like the morning mist fades away in the sunlight. In addition to forgiving, I also regenerate, removing the weight of sin, and in place of it seek liberation, tranquility, and a new beginning via prayer and the asking for. When you let go of grudges, you make room in your heart for new opportunities too. With my blessings and instruction, my child may approach me with an open heart every day. May I be your wellspring of hope, faith, and stability, courage, your guiding light, and the one who brings you back from the brink of. With an open heart and an abundance of love, I am here for you, my dear, to welcome your spirit, to guide you into a life abundant with spiritual blessings and the unwavering presence of. Lord, I humbly come before you, the lover of my spirit, with a contrite and humble spirit, I beg your forgiveness for the times when I have forgotten the lessons you have taught me. I have disobeyed. To be honest, I've gotten myself into a jam because of my flaws and shortcomings. Yet I have faith that your grace surpasses my shortcomings. Lord, lead me when I stray. From the way, take my hand and guide me through the shadows and the challenging forks in the road that I cannot traverse on my own. Show me the path I must take so that you will be my guiding light and shield, even when I can't see what's ahead. Lord, I pray that you would give me the strength to confront the difficulties of life, conquer my fears, and have faith in you and keep me safe from the devil's plans and temptations. May I be filled with your knowledge to determine good from wrong in the face of those who would drag me down. I beg you, Lord, to help me overcome my weaknesses and do your will. Come to rely on you entirely, even in the face of my inability to comprehend everything that, whatever is going on, strengthen my faith like an unshakable anchor through the storms of life. I trust that you are a loving and dependable God. I beg you to listen to my sincere. I ask that you will fill my heart with thankfulness and my life with many blessings. May the light of Jesus Christ shine upon you as you subscribe and activate alerts, so you won't miss his purposeful and encouraging words as we progress spiritually and find contentment in the Lord's love.